hopefully it's not going to...
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Tony looks like he does YouTube because his background's all nice and red's
I know.
Hey.
Wow.
If I don't wear my headphones, I can't hear anybody. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
So some party lighting. We'll do this.
I'm so jealous. We need some stuff, Amber. We gotta. I just. Now I need to order some things.
There's a party lighting setting on this, but I don't know how to use it.
I don't want
Party
like
lights.
there's posters and stuff behind us because our background is boring.
Yeah, you guys are
But-
boring.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'll let you guys play. I just wanted to say hi.
Hi, Amber. Bye, Amber.
Bye. Bye.
Hi,
Bye.
Amber. Boy.
Don, I'm sorry we're not at your house and you have this cool new table.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea the touch and feel of it.
I saw it
So,
like 2 weeks ago. but-
Wood-like. Felty.
Pretty sweet setup.
Ish.
Oh, but before we start, I need to get... Tony, who is your character and what does he do? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do? My character's name is Whon Jick.
Whon Jick?
Yep.
Okay. And what?
WHON and then JICK. Whon
W-
Jick.
Wong? What? Wong
Whon
Dick?
Jick.
Hold on. Oh. Spell that for me one more time.
WHON.
W
Like
H O
John,
N.
but with a W.
Uh huh.
And then Jick. JICK.
Okay.
Like Wick, but with a J.
Got it. Okay. Awesome. And what class is that? And
He's a
also his
wizard.
race.
He is a gnome, a wizard gnome.
Nice.
Forest gnome. if you want.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. All right. Do we need to go over? Did anyone have any expenditures they need to let us know that they purchased before playing?
I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
First, I took money out for being a poor person. So, what was that, like 6 gold or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. And then I also bought a halberd.
Okay.
So I upgraded my staff to a halberd, but I would like the halberd to be. Do you guys know what a monk spade looks like?
Nope. I don't.
Monk spade.
Is it a
It's like a
spade that
battle
a monk
shovel.
uses?
Yeah, pretty much.
What did
Hold
you
on,
say? A
I'm gonna pull-
bat shovel?
Battle shovel.
A battle shovel.
That's pretty impressive.
Like, is it short?
Oh, it's long. It's a long poled weapon, and
Okay.
it's got. Looks like this.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah,
Wow. Look
uh-huh.
at your artwork. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's like I just pulled it up on. It's like one
No,
side
it's
has
beautiful.
one. It's like a stick, but on one end there's a sharp crescent shape, and on the other end there's an axe head shape.
Okay. Okay.
It basically, but it is it's a type of halberd, so that's what I want it to look like. How about that?
Right there,
Sweet.
you described it for our
Yeah.
audio
Good. Yeah. Good.
medium. Good job. You get an A.
Hopefully GarageBand records all of this and I'm not screwing everything up. Okay, cool. So you're still doing the poor lifestyle, which makes sense. And then a halberd. All right. Well, is there anything that Whon Jick had to purchase or anything you sharing with the group that we should know?
Tell us your secrets.
No, he's just he's modest, and he does have a background of a haunted one.
Okay.
So something terrible happened in his past that he doesn't like to talk about, and he's tormented by day in and day out.
All right. Nice. For a gnome to be haunted by something, that's a big
It's
deal.
awful.
It's porno.
He like
But it gives him a
stole someone's
something
acorn
called the
or something.
heart of darkness,
Okay.
which is like people look into his eyes and go, "That dude's seen some shit."
Okay.
Maybe we should be nice to him.
It's like this gnome's like been in prison and he's got tattoos and things like
Yeah,
that.
so it either inspires like, let's come alongside and help, or if he's kind of a jerk, they're like, wow, we really hate this dude.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Nice. All right, cool. In our last adventure, Bâzzun bought a mountain goat. And actually wasn't too far off. Like, I thought we were just kind of making up shit, but actually there's a magical item of a mountain goat that has the same stats as a riding horse, like we said. So we're not too far off.
All right.
But his name's Hank. And then...
Look out.
Are you able to ride Hank?
Yes, yeah, he's my mount. And I have to keep up with all his food and stuff, which is fun.
Boo. He's dead.
Yeah, okay. And then, but most recently, I don't think I bought anything special. Just regular old cleric supplies, which are kind of boring. Like I bought some parchment or something. But
Through the structures, and I'm like, maybe Wu buys a house just because he has no idea what to do with the rest of his money. Maybe he buys a house and this like doesn't live there. It's just
It
like,
just
I don't know
hasn't
about a
yet.
house.
I mean, that's like what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Just have a house.
You got one.
Is there anything Targillian purchased or?
No. How long has it been since our last sort of?
You'll end up having been traveling for at least a few days since the last adventure.
No, he hasn't done anything. He was a little upset about what happened last time, how it all shook down, and he actually just kind of buried his stuff and went on a soul journey, but only for a couple days. And then he got bored and may or may not have forgotten where he buried his stuff.
That's pretty dwarvish. of you.
But he's not going to show that to anybody. So he's got a couple of coin on hand, but not much. Enough for some ale.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, that's the tough thing about barbarians. You got all this gold you don't know what to do with. But maybe I can fix that for us today. All right. Cool. Anything else we should cover before before we start?
Not for me.
Okay. Cool. Well then, let's jump into it.
Let's Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's Dungeons and Dragons the shit out of this.
Right.
Okay. On the world of Toril, across the Sea of Swords, rises the continent of Faerun, the Forgotten Realms, teeming with all kinds of fantastic and horrifying creatures and places. There's no telling what lies down the many roads of the Forgotten Realms, for there are many tales told, some true, some legendary, and some forgotten. On the coastway, some 40 miles upstream along the river Kyanthar from the Sword Coast, lies the bustling city of Baldur's Gate. Home to tens of thousands, the harbor city has poor soil, but its sheltered bay, well away from the tides that batter the coast, make it an ideal location for trading goods from locations to the west in the Sea of Swords, inland along the river, and up and down the coast. Baldur's Gate is a place of commerce, and the city enjoys great success handling the coins of other powers and making them its own. Sadly, Baldur's Gate has a storied past full of tragedies and connections to dark gods such as Baal. Just a few years ago, the city saw the terrifying return of the Lord of Murder. Following a number of deaths, one of the city's dukes, Torlin Silvershield, was revealed as the chosen of Baal and underwent a monstrous transformation, turning many citizens into bloodthirsty killers and inspiring a riot and much death before finally being put down by brave adventurers. Even now, murderous echoes ripple through the city and beyond, and reports of unexplainable gruesome killings flow out of Baldur's Gate. As you ride into town, you can't help but notice that it's strangely quiet. The citizens and the passers-by stare as you trot down the street. They whisper and murmur to each other. Children watch you excitedly from behind some crates. A woman dumping a bucket of brown water out a second-story window gasps and shuts the shutters forcefully. The local undertaker appears to be sizing you up. A well-dressed, friendly man approaches you and says, "Greetings, adventurers. Our city's oracle predicted your arrival. He's a crazy old man, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Don't mind the citizens, they are a suspicious lot, and rightfully so. I'm afraid our city has befallen tragedy, and some may view you as a bad omen." Any responses?
Greet him and hug him.
Give him a big ol' hug.
I just say, "It's nice to meet you." What did he say his name was?
Oh, I didn't give him a name.
No. Quick, look at something
I said-
around you.
My name is Wu. What is your name?
His name is... Oh, I always go blank on this part. What's a good name? Kyle, you're good at names.
Carnival Wilson.
No, you can't steal that.
Okay.
You'll be banned from the internet.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking around the room. His name is Red Pad Eagle Claw.
Yes, Red Pad Eagle Claw.
And he says, "Yes, my name's he kind of like awkward hug, like, "Oh, okay, didn't expect that," and kind of so, "Yeah, well, I'm the town herald. Welcome to Baldur's Gate."
What do you mean bad omen?
Well, your reputation precedes you after the incident with the dragon.
Who's been talking?
You know, news travels fast, especially here in Baldur's Gate, as we are right off the river. News travels up and down quite quickly.
I lean over to Targillian and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure we've been talking about the dragon."
Oh, that's right. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. Our bad, I guess. Sorry.
What else did the crazy oracle say about us?
You know, he only speaks rarely. When just something comes to him and he decides to share it with the town, he didn't say much more other than to expect some adventurers to come into town, and that they may be here to help us.
Here we are.
We can help. We're good at helping, says Wu.
Wu says we're good at helping.
Yeah.
We're into
Child.
helping.
Yeah.
No, you're
We're
into
into
that.
that.
We definitely took a class on it at one point. I remember
Well,
at camp there was a class on helping.
Well, he does say, well, it's excellent timing because the niece of one of the 4 dukes seems to have gone missing. The Dukes of Baldur's Gate would love to meet with you and discuss this further if you're willing. They have called a parliament meeting in the wake of your news that you were arriving and have arranged lodging in one of our finest inns. They've asked if you would kindly...
Excuse me, Red Pad Eagle Club?
Yeah.
What's a duke?
What's a duke?
Yeah.
Well, they're the 4 dukes are in charge of Baldur's Gate. They're the ones who make the laws and govern our fine city and represent our citizens.
4 dukes, huh?
4 dukes.
Daughter, you say?
Niece.
Niece, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So not royalty then.
Well, kinda.
Listen. If she were to marry one of us, you think maybe there might be some benefit to that.
I guess if you married her and killed him...
No,
And
I
then-
know nobody said anything about killing anybody.
That's the
No.
only- I could
Marrying
perceive
it.
that happening.
Oh, so he
You
would have to
said-
die. Okay.
Red Pad just talked about killing. We can kill. We do that.
I mean,
Oh, you do killing as well? Well, it's
That's
not
not-
necessarily what I'm looking for.
no, that's not. What I mean is, what's the the pay?
Oh, I'm sure the archdukes would pay you handsomely, both in gold and
Good enough for me.
and valuables.
Yes.
They've asked if you would kindly grace them with your presence at City Hall tomorrow morning, wherein they can discuss an arrangement for your services.
Fine sweets, you said.
Yeah.
I'm game.
Sounds good to me.
I love helping.
So where's the tavern?
Okay. Well, so he gives you directions to what's called the Elf Song Tavern.
Oh, I don't know. Targillian stops at that name for a second. Elf song. Oh, with a bunch of honeymeads, I'm sure. The delicious spirits and sprites for the sprites and fairies of the world.
not a
He's not doing
appealing
it.
thing for a dwarf.
Yeah. He's like,
Who wants to ask Targillian,
Oh, you
why do
you
you
just
think
froze. What does
you're
he
not
ask?
gonna like it just because it has a name?
Can you ask that again?
Wu wants to know why Targillian thinks he won't like it just because it has elf in the name.
Who wants to know
Have
why
you-
you're so racist, bro?
Hey, listen. Have you ever had elf mead?
I mean, I'm half elf, but no, we don't.
Yeah, because you don't make mead. You make weird, fruity. It's not. Listen. I'll go there to maybe show them how to make a proper mead.
Okay,
That's the only
Alright,
condition.
this is my Wu being a young half elf. This is his first time being exposed to any kind of racism.
You were at the last adventure, right? It's anti-vamp.
That's for good reason, though.
That's true.
Well, a man who unknowingly buries all of his treasure surely has a lot of wisdom to share.
Who told you about that?
By the way, I don't know how we came across this gnome, but
Yeah, who are you anyway?
I think we just
Where
found
did you
you
come from?
found you on the road and you started following us. I forgot to address that.
What the hell?
You just turn around, he's been there. Oh, hey.
Oh
There's
shit!
a child following us. No, he looks very scary, so Targillian hasn't asked. He's just like, okay.
I say we found you on the way and thought you would be up for some adventuring, and you decided to follow us. If that sounds like something your character would do.
Maybe we met on the road and are just traveling together for safety in numbers.
Yeah,
Sure.
where's the rest of our party? Targillian hasn't even noticed. He thought he was one of the other ones.
Yeah, the rest of the
He's
party.
like, wait a minute.
The rest of the party's being lame
What the heck?
and didn't come to D&D. That's what they're doing.
I see.
Okay. Also, Bâzzun is with you guys, but he's very quiet because it's hard to DM and play a character.
Okay.
Um,
Bâzzun, what do you think?
Bâzzun would say, as long as it
Is he a
has
dwarf,
a
right?
bed and a hearth, he's up for it. Even though he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf cleric, so you're okay with going to an elf tavern?
Oh yeah.
An elf tavern.
Yeah.
I've never seen those two words in the same sentence before. Okay, let's go. I've got to see this.
It's the Elf Song
Okay.
Tavern. So might not have any elves, just might have elven songs.
Maybe the song is about how they murdered all the elves. You never
Yeah,
know.
you never
Okay.
know.
All right. Okay. I like this guy.
Oh,
In fact, the Elf Song is a 2-story tall inn. It's named for a peculiar experience that people tend to have while staying there. The tavern is haunted by an elf maiden who died of a broken heart. Occasionally, patrons can hear her singing, and they stop what they're doing to listen in awe. The bottom floor contains the saloon, gambling hall, and kitchen. The second floor has rooms for the guests. When you get there, the saloon is quiet and fairly empty, and a low fire flickers in the hearth. The head of an owl bear is mounted above the fireplace, and the bartender is wiping some glasses with a rag. You also notice a few tables where people are gambling. They seem to be playing some
okay.
kind of dice game.
Yeah, I want to wander over there. Check that out.
You wanna
Check that
check out
action
the,
out with the few coins I still have in my pocket.
Okay. What is Wudam and Whon Jick? This is great. Wudam and Whon Jick. What are Wudam and Whon Jick doing?
Looking for revenge.
I guess I'm also going to go over to the dice game and check it out.
Okay, all right. Is Whon Jick gonna go over there and check it out too? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I kind of noticed that something terrible probably happened here, but let's go watch some dice games.
So you have one of those moments of like where you kind of look off in space and then something bad has happened here, and
It's got some bad juju.
Okay, so the dealer, a very unenthusiastic fellow, says, "Baldur's Bones, sit down. Baldur's Bones, 5 gold for your ante. Sit down for Baldur's Bones." You guys take a seat and want to play?
Yeah, just throw 5 gold and I sit down.
All right.
Next to the prettiest one at the table.
Okay.
Sure.
And
I'll
if it's
sit and play
Wudam, I'm
too.
gonna leave.
Okay. Cool. So.
Yeah, play too.
Cool. All
Can
right.
one
So.
Jick see from where he is? Is he up high, down low? Do I need to put him on a shoulder or something?
Might need to get him a booster seat.
I'm sure he can figure it
Bâzzun's
out.
not much of a gambler, so he's going to sit out the game and just order some ale for everybody and make sure the party's taken care of, that sort of thing. Make sure the rooms are secured.
I want to make sure I
All that
left
good
you
stuff.
some note paper so you can take some notes on what you think of the drinks.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
very interested in that.
Well, Bâzzun's always disappointed in any dwarven ale he drinks outside of
How meticulous you
Citadel
are.
Felbar, so...
Okay.
He's like, I know you want to drink at this tavern, but if you could go ahead and take some notes, do some homework, it'd be great.
Can you rate this from 1 to 1.5, please?
Yeah, which Bâzzun's all for that. He's like, oh, homework, great, okay. He's not your usual dwarf. Okay, so here's how Baldur's Bones works. I'll be the dealer, and I'll kind of explain to you how it goes. First thing you're going to do is I need you to roll 3 d6s and add up the number. I'll play as one of the other randos that's sitting at the table. All right. Once you get
12.
okay. So yeah, we will go around. I'll let everyone know whose turn is what because we're all over the city. Here's what you're gonna do: is now that you got your number, the goal is to get as close to the number 21 as you can on your dice without going over. On your turn, you can either decide to stand, which means I'm not going to make any more rolls. I'm going to stick with the number I have. Or you can roll on your turn to try to get closer to that 21. On every turn, you're going to put in another ante to kind of up the ante, so to speak. And so let's start with Targillian. What number did you get? I want to get everyone's number before we start.
14.
14. Targillian has 14. All right. What does Wudam have?
12. He's got.
Who do you-
Do you need individual dice or just total?
Just total.
12.
Okay, so Wudam's got 12. And then what does Whon Jick have?
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. And then the rando that's sitting at the table has 12. Okay, so then, that gives you an idea of what everybody has. So now at this point, you can, if you're going to stay in the game, you need to do another 5 gold ante.
Those 5 more in.
Okay? And then you can either choose to stand or roll.
He's gonna stand.
You're going to stand at what, like
14.
14?
Yep.
All right. That would mean that you're done. And you
Done.
wouldn't get to roll anymore.
I'm not rolling anymore.
Okay. All right.
Stand
Just
at
making sure.
14.
All right. Wudam. What is Wudam gonna do?
He's just gonna roll again because that's all he understands about the game is there's dice rolling.
Pizza. Is the pizza okay?
Oh
Go get it.
Damn it.
All right. Wudam's
Do I need to
rolling.
roll 3 more d6s?
You just roll 1.
Let's roll 1 more. 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. All right.
Yep.
So then, Whon Jick, what do you want to do?
Did he understand that he only had to roll 1d6?
Yes.
Okay.
15 total.
Yeah, 15 total.
Right, I'm saying when I forget his character name again. When he stood at 14.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I explained it. I think So, I mean, he's out. I mean, whatever, dwarves, you know. So that's too bad.
It's in a classroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is math? All right. What's Whon Jick? He's gonna roll.
Yeah, I'm putting in 5 more.
Okay.
Gold.
I think we burnt our pizza.
Another 4, so that's 11.
I'm pretty sure we cooked our pizza for like 50 minutes. You're at 11?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Oh no, I hear sirens. Fire department's coming. All right, the rando at the table's gonna roll, and the rando has 14. Okay. All right, so we completely destroyed our pizzas. So.
Charcoal.
Okay, it is Targillian's turn. Oh no, it's not.
I
forgot.
abstain.
That's right.
Because
So that's
Targillian is stubborn.
Okay, then that means we're at Woodam. Is he gonna roll or stand?
Five gold to the pot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do a dice roll. It is 6, 9, 20.
20. Okay. Do we know how much gold is in the pot, by the way?
I've put 15 in.
15. Targillian put in.
Every time I'm putting 5 more.
Okay.
So what do you want? Round 3? This is.
So right now we've got 15 gold each in the pot. Okay. What number are you at now, Woodam?
20.
20. Okay.
What's the goal? 25? 24?
21. You don't want to get past 21.
I think I could do one more.
You think so? All right. Well, stay in the game.
Targillian just starts laughing.
Yeah, definitely stay in the game. You should, you
Yeah,
should
yeah.
really go for the. Go for
And
the
then
win.
he orders another beer because he thinks he's gonna win.
What's the win? What do we do? What do I get if I win?
Just keep
That-
betting, keep
that-
going.
That heavy metal
More
stuff.
money.
You need to get to 100, I think. I think you need to go to 100.
Useless rocks and metal. I can't even hurt anyone.
Here, roll some of my dice too.
That brings us
Get the-
to
Get the
Whon.
victory.
Yeah. Whon Jick. Are you rolling or standing?
I'm rolling, baby. 5 in the
Alright.
pot.
Do it.
So that's 3, which makes my total 14 now.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay, so Woodam's sitting pretty at a 20. You're sitting pretty at a, 14?
14, I'm staying, baby.
Okay, the rando
I'm riding.
puts in another 5 and is sitting at 15. Alright, so Woodam, are you going to roll or stand?
I think I'm gonna stand.
Alright, probably a good move. You still got to put in your ante, though.
Targillian's
so
gonna
not
throw his
quite.
hands up in the air. What?
Okay, so then Whon Jick is going to roll or stand. Or you can fold.
I'm gonna roll. Go
Alright.
for it.
Alright.
Well, he has to now, huh?
5, so that's 19.
19. Ooh.
No, not enough though.
Rando's going. That's 18 for the rando. Alright, Woodam, another 5.
Yep. I'm gonna pay up, but I'm gonna hold tight.
Okay.
Targillian's like, but if you roll 3 1/3, you make it.
Whon Jick.
Put it in my 5, because I know this is gonna be a 2.
Alright, alright. I hope so.
How do you know?
It was a 6.
Oh, and Whon Jick's out of the game. Alright.
Man.
And you see the dealer
Oh,
doing
well.
things with, he's taking people's dice and he's narrating what's going on. Rando decides to go. What's 18 plus 5?
23.
Yeah, Rando's out. So, Woodam just won himself 100 gold.
Ah, shit. Put it in a bag.
Just put it.
I'm carrying more stuff.
I put in 20 or 25. 25, right?
Yeah. 25. So
Yeah, me
you lost 25 gold.
Okay, but we should play again because I can't carry all this money.
One more round.
One more round. Come on.
Like it's too.
Come on. So, Targillian is like, wait a minute. Do I have to roll? I had to roll all 3 dice every time, right? Wait a minute. And he's like hopping on the table. He doesn't actually understand the rules, and neither does Ryan.
I thought so. I mean, we thought that was the case, but I was like, I explained it.
I can roll up to 3 dice.
You roll 3 dice on your first turn.
Okay.
Then on every turn after that, you can roll 1 dice. Or you can choose to stand. If you choose to stand, you're done for the game.
Targillian just gets off the table and sits down and puts 5 in.
Okay.
Same.
Alright, everyone's in for 5. Everyone roll your 3. Alright, Rando has 10.
Targillian has 10 as well.
Wu has 8.
14.
Damn it, I need a bottle opener.
Here, I got a knife on me. I can help you.
Did you say that Whon Jin has an 18? That's what I heard.
No, 14.
14, okay.
14, sorry.
No, I heard 18. I was like, well, 14's still pretty good. Okay. Alright, anti-ins. Who's still in? We'll start with Targillian.
Throws 5 in. Of course, I'm in.
So you can roll 1 dice on your
Alright.
turn to try to get a little closer to 21 if you like. If you want.
He rolls it. And he goes to 16.
16. Alright, the kid with the money bags.
I wish I didn't, but here we go.
Oh, I love that.
Roll the 1. So 9.
9, alright.
The most expensive one I've ever rolled.
Alright, scary looking little guy, your turn.
He has a
Ow.
name.
I rolled a 2, so I'm at 16 now.
Okay. Alright, Rando. Rando's at 12. Alright, Dwarf.
He rolls. And he throws 5 in. He's at 17.
17, not bad. Alright, Woodam.
Alright, going again.
Oh, no.
As I roll this dice, Wudam leans over to the rando gentleman. He's like, "Hi, I'm Wudam. What's your name?"
The Rando just kind of looks at you glaringly and goes back to his dice.
Okay, Wu rolled another 1, so he's at 10 now.
10, got it. Okay. Alright, Gnome.
Got a 4, so that's 20.
Okay.
And then I look at the rando.
20.
I'm like, hey man, no disrespect, but show the man some respect.
That's what he says. And he rolls, not even giving you eye contact. And he's at a measly 15. But he's still going. Alright, the Dwarf.
Dwarf's in again. Final roll. 21.
21. Alright, so now we gotta see if anybody else gets 21.
And he goes,
And-
"Blah!"
So much for
He
not
orders
knowing
another
the
beer
rules.
prematurely.
Tired of carrying all this money around.
Alright, so
But he
let's
puts
see
it
if
on Udam to pay for.
yeah, let's see if Woodam can you get to 21 or not.
Alright, we'll go again.
Come on, Udam, you can do it.
I rolled another 1. That's my 3rd one in a row. So 11.
At least you're getting your natural ones out of the way.
Yeah.
Alright, one Jick.
I thought I had it in the bag. Now I need one of those natty ones.
Yeah.
It's a 3.
So you're over, huh?
Hang my head in shame.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Good try.
Lean over.
Good
I lean over
try.
and pat you.
Gnome.
That's all right.
All right, the rando is at.
Dark mysterious.
Yeah, rando's at 20, so rando's gonna stick in. Targillian's gonna stay.
Targillian's gonna say, but he's gonna look at the rando real close. Like, I don't trust him. I feel like he's gonna pull a card out or something.
Got dice up his sleeve.
Or something weird, magnets. I feel like a little too close, maybe.
Okay. The rando kind of does this like thing, like
It doesn't.
don't cheat.
No dissuasion. All right, come on, roll it.
All right, well, what's Blue Dam gonna do?
He's going again. Roll the 2, so that's 13.
13. All right.
2
The
inches away there.
the rando starts to warm up his dice a little bit. Looks over at Targillian with the glare,
Looks like magic to me.
and he rolled a 2, which is a 22. He slams the table, gets up, and leaves. And then that.
Sorry,
leaves-
buddy, but the odds weren't in it for you.
All right, is Wudam staying in the game?
Don't leave.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
great-
keep playing. I'm gonna keep rolling.
Yeah. Do it. Let's go. Money bags, money bags, money
Roll
bags.
another 2.
That's his
So I have a
name.
15.
You're at what?
15.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see these dice roll? Look at this.
I see him. Yeah.
Show your work. Carry the one.
Okay. Obviously, Targillian's staying in. I mean, at this point, it's
I'm
just
throwing money. I'm just keep throwing money in the pile.
Yeah. At this time, at this, it's just Wudam seeing if he wants to try to get 21 or not.
Okay, here. If I roll a 6, is that 21?
I think so.
Is there any way I can make a sleight of hand check?
Oh, nice.
Then roll with advantage with a sleight of hand
I
check.
like that. That's cool.
That's You want advantage on a gambling game.
Yeah.
You know.
If I roll.
Given okay, this might be some Patrick Rothfuss bullshit, but given that you are a monk
Huh?
and pretty good at dexterous types of things, I will go ahead and give you advantage on this roll.
You
also,
want me to roll
that
sleight
reminds
of
me
hand?
that Targillian has inspiration.
Oh,
Rolls. No, I would say.
I can roll sleight of hand to see if I get advantage.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll a d20 and add my
I mean,
sleight of hand.
I'm the DM, but
That's 21. It's 21 for a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
20. Okay, so you get advantage on this dice roll.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna put 5 in. Attempting to cheat. I rolled 2 6s. So I'm gonna take one of the 6s.
Does that put you at 21?
Yeah, I think so.
Targillian throws his hands around Wudam and hugs
That's
him, and he's
21.
like, "Way to go! That's my boy!"
All right, so then that brings us to a tiebreaker, which I didn't think about was even going to be possible. But what we're going to do then is we're going to play another round, but it's just you two to break the tie. Mr. Moneybags over there. So let's start with Targillian rolling 3 dice.
Targillian says, "Let's put it all on the table." He throws out
anymore.
everything in his pocket because he knows Wudam wants to lighten his load.
How much gold is that?
He only has like $100 on him because he
Okay.
buried the rest.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He has 100 gold and like I think maybe one platinum snuck in there.
So
Match
going all in. I guess.
All in, winner takes all.
Is Wudam going all
He
in?
orders 2 more beers
yeah.
for both of them.
Okay. Wudam's going all in.
Oh, how? You don't have money for a beer.
So he puts it on your tab. No, wait, he puts it on Bâzzun's tab because
Yeah,
he's
there
not
you
over there. Bâzzun's got all his beers. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'll start. I got 11 to start.
11 to start. All right, Wudam.
At 13 to start.
Okay.
Alright.
I have to
Targillian.
put
I mean, we went all in, so now it's
Tar-
not a 5.
Targillion is going again.
So basically,
obviously.
Wudam put in 100 gold to match Targillian's 100 gold.
16?
16, Targillian 16 was Wudam going to get?
rolled a 6, so 13 plus 6 is
19.
18.
19.
19.
I mean, you got nothing to lose at this point because you just put
Targillion's
on.
throwing it in. He's at 18.
18
He's gonna have
versus
to
19.
roll again.
All right.
Yeah,
We might be here for a
Targillion
while.
rolls again.
Wait, did Targillian stand or?
Yeah, he has to keep going. I'm going all
Yeah.
in.
We have to keep going, right?
Right, yeah. Well,
So I got 2, 19, 20.
20. Okay, so Targillian's at 20.
That's 4 times I've thrown dice.
I need to go.
You have to go.
Have
That's
to go,
right.
right?
It's down to the gods
I mean,
now,
you can
boy.
fold if you want. I mean,
Don't
Okay.
fold.
I
Don't
rolled
be
a 1, I
quick.
got 20.
you got 20?
Like
20, 20. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do in this situation. The dealer is freaking out. Sudden death. Highest roll wins.
Yeah. all right. All right.
Rolling.
Highest roll.
Just roll a d6 and the highest roll wins. Sudden death.
Okay.
All right. Match that. It's 2.
It's a 2.
I got a 3.
Oh, Wudam wins the pot.
Oh no.
Son of a gun.
Targillion
That's
slaps
that's
Wudin
another-
and then hugs him.
That's another 250 gold for
He's
Wudam.
so happy for him. He's a little drunk too. He's ordered a few more rounds on Bâzzun's tab.
And now Targillian doesn't have a penny to his name, but Wudam's
Targillion doesn't
swinging
even care.
I
He's
got
so
it,
happy
I
for
got it.
Wudam. He's like, now turn into a scorpion again. That's so
That was
cool when you
bad.
do that. He's had a lot to
That's
drink.
that's not Wudam. That's Des.
Oh, that's right. He's very drunk.
Wrong campaign.
He's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen, kid. You're alright.
I don't know why. I just wanted to get rid of all this money. It's so hard to carry it around.
Targillion offers to carry it for him.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, cool.
Just hand him this sack with 8,724 gold pieces, and it probably weighs 2 tons.
Welcome to D&D, 5th edition. Okay, well, after a long night of gambling and
that was fun.
enjoying some drink, things like that, you all eventually make it to your rooms and go to bed. As you're laying in bed, you begin to drift to sleep, and then you begin to hear a song.
I don't sleep, I just meditate.
All right, so as you meditate, you begin to hear Mr. Specific.
It's right though.
Yeah, you begin to hear a song.
Reverie.
Faint at first, but gradually growing louder. It sounds like this.
Maximum volume.
Sorry.
Good song.
The voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, yeah. That's just the magical scrying device letting you know that it's at max volume. Yeah, so you start to hear the song, faint at first, but gradually growing louder, and you can't help but listen and lose yourself in the song. Even if you don't understand the words, you start to feel like a sense of relief, and you can't help but get lost in kind of the words. It is both haunting and beautiful, and you feel a warmth in your chest. Except for Wudam. For you, Wudam, after a moment the song takes a sour note, becoming increasingly dreadful, and you begin to feel an incredible sense of dread wash over you. For the rest of the night, you hardly sleep, tossing and turning, flashes of horrifying images appear in your mind. Sorry, you hardly meditate. Tossing and turning, so to speak, with flashes of horrifying images appear in your mind. Flashes of a woman in chains, hooded figures over her, flashes of a crimson sky and grotesque faces, flashes of monstrous
So
pieces
it's
of...
just like every night normal.
Okay. You have flashes of monstrous pieces of iron welded together, a glowing sword, and you get up the next morning feeling absolutely terrible. You feel like you haven't even gotten a moment's rest at all. Anything you guys do as you start to wake up or begin the day?
I'm gonna brush my teeth like always.
Good move.
Was that just a normal night for Wudam?
Terrible. Bad night's rest. Just curious about what all this means.
Okay, so you're kind of wrestling with yourself about, okay, what was this all about? What does this all mean? Things like that. Do you let the party know what you experienced?
Yes. Actually, I want to ask how everyone else. I want to lead into it. I want to ask how everyone else slept, how their night was.
Bâzzun says he slept great. Best night's sleep he's ever had. Did you hear that song? That thing's great.
You heard a song too?
I mean, I heard a good song. It was nice. It was great. It was like a lullaby. It put me right to sleep, like a baby.
Okay.
Okay.
There were some bad feelings, but I definitely, that's changed now. I definitely feel like there's an ease. There's a satisfaction that's come over this place.
I didn't get that satisfaction. Can't get that satisfaction, guys. I slept terribly. Did I get poisoned again?
You
Weird
did
dreams.
Did you do some drinking?
No,
I
yeah.
remember
a little
last
bit.
time you did some drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the alcohol.
Maybe it was just the alcohol, yeah, but no one else had weird dreams?
Targillian, did you sleep? Okay.
Targillian rolls over, belches, farts, scratches, and goes back to sleep.
Yeah, it looks like he slept fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't realize we were meeting in his room.
I guess we're all in the same room.
So we're here. We're in
That
the
makes
same.
sense.
Yeah, it's great. It's much cheaper that way.
What I do love about playing with you guys is you're so good at yes and. You just go with whatever's happening. It's great.
Who suddenly realizes he's in the room with everyone, so he puts his pants back on.
What did you experience? What are you so standoffish about?
There was, I don't know, I just had weird dreams. Nothing cohesive, just kind of weird visions of women and a sword. And, can I roll to see how well I remember everything?
He wants
Yes.
to know. Oh, you can-
What do I roll?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
Roll for sleep apnea.
What do you want to roll for? What do you want to know? Kind of what happened? Kind of thing.
I want to know how well I remember. Like, am I able to, recant all the visions I had perfectly?
Yeah, it was
or-
very vivid.
Okay.
Yeah, so you remember seeing a woman in chains, hooded figures.
Okay, I tell everyone all the visions then.
Yeah, the crimson sky,
Yep.
grotesque faces, iron welded together, glowing sword, all that good stuff.
Iron, glowing sword, grotesque. There was like a cat that was a Pop-Tart also, and a rainbow coming out of the cat. Oh,
That might have been a separate dream.
no. Oh, okay. Well,
Do you think maybe you made a connection with this missing niece? That maybe she's reaching from another plane to communicate to you?
Oh, no.
No, not
That
that.
must probably just a me.
Nah.
I guess.
More meme-like than that.
Okay. Well,
We have to see. Don't we have to go to the ducks? Is there ducks we have to
yeah,
see?
the
It's like
dukes.
horrible.
Yeah, the dukes are waiting
That.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ducks.
Either this feels like either we need to go help this person, or we need to really not go help anybody. Go the other way.
Maybe we just stay here and play another round of Baldur's Bones.
Oh, that game is terrible. I never.
How you feeling about it, Woo?
I'm always into helping people, so
Okay.
so no more Baldur spawns. That was junk out of it.
Oh man. So you all decide, after kind of talking about how you did last night and these visions you had, you decide to leave the tavern. And as you leave the inn the next morning, there's a man who sits on the floor of the wooden boardwalk outside, holding a cane in one hand and a cup out in the other. His eyes are glassy white. Suddenly he stands up and points in your direction, all of you, and says, You seek great adventure, O ye who make dragons dance. But you cannot find adventure. Adventure finds you, O forgotten ones. Keep your hearts open and fate will look favorably upon you. It will find you, and it will not be what you expect, but great reward awaits you.
I put a gold piece in his cup.
Put a gold piece in his cup. You shiver. Does Whon Jick do anything?
Turns around to the group and is like, "Did you guys teach a dragon to tango? What happened? What happened before I met you?"
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, Bâzzun's like, "Oh yeah, you weren't there for that. That was something."
This means nothing to me.
Yeah. Which I kind of wanted it that way. I kind of wanted you to not know what the heck's going on. As you walk by, the old man grabs Wudam's arm and looks towards him. And Wudam, you can't help but feel that despite his pupilless glassy eyes, he is staring directly into your soul. After a moment, he lets go and he returns to where he was sitting, quiet.
Do that thing where you take your rope but you cover yourself up a little more. Tight.
Feel a little bit violated, a little bit.
A little bit.
So, you begin to make your way towards the Parliament. And the Council of Dukes and the Parliament of Peers meet in the High Hall in the center of the Temples District in the Upper City. Once serving as a military fortress, this beautifully crafted structure stretches into the night sky. Actually, not night sky, morning sky. I added that in there, even though it's not in there. I don't know why.
Okay.
It just sounded
just
good
kind of
at the moment. It kind of, just like flows. Because the next phrase actually says glinting in the sunlight. So, don't know why I said that. As you entered the Grand Chamber...
I stood here all night.
As you enter the Grand Chamber, you see on an elevated platform the 4 dukes. Below them, revolving around the room, sit about 50 Baldurians who make up the Parliament of Peers. Anything you guys do as you first enter the Parliament and see these dukes on an elevated platform, all these Parliament of Peers sitting around, about 50 of them, anything you do?
Can I walk into the middle of the room and then give like a whooshu bow and be like, "We're here to help"?
It just echoes off the walls.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, ah.
I have proficiency in stone cunning, so I just want to check out the building, and I can make like an intelligence history check
Sure, you
to
can
see the stonework, just to see how cool it is.
if you want to, and because you have stone cunning, you can do that with advantage, because why not?
All right, I will do that.
I don't know if it'll give you any insight, but it looks cool.
Intelligence, is that what I just said?
It's a history check with advantage.
Okay. So that's a natural 1. And that's 10.
10. All right. You suspect that this was actually constructed by dwarves, and that it's dwarven construction, but probably shoddily maintained by these humans.
He just scoffs. Achayim! Sorry.
Is there anything?
That's it. That's all he does.
Is there anything Whon Jick is doing as you enter the Parliament?
No, we're still not sure
Okay.
what exactly is going on. Kind of stands off a bit, taking everybody in.
Gotcha.
Got one eye on the door we just came in, one eye on whatever else is doing.
You're a
Okay.
sketchy little gnome.
Yeah.
I think this guy killed David the gnome.
I just walk further in. I'm like, we're here to see ducks.
So Bâzzun kind of makes his way forward and kind of pushes you out of the way and does a whole bow gesture and says, "Thank you,
I'm trying to
Dukes.
help.
Oh, very
Thank you,
nice.
Dukes, for hosting us."
Oh yeah. Thank you. Grumble something.
Yeah. The Grand Duke address. The Grand Duke addresses you, saying, "Thank you, adventurers, for accepting our invitation. As our herald informed you, the news of your arrival has reached our ears, and we are in much need of your services. Liara, the niece of Duke Dillard Porter," gesturing to his right, "has been missing for several days. We are willing to hire you to track her and bring her safely back here by whatever means necessary."
Liara.
Liara. Yep.
Liora.
L-I...
Liora.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
I kind of asked, is there a description of her, or can you kind of give us a lowdown of what she looks like? And
Let's say
what she's like?
he hands you guys a picture, a painting, if you will.
Okay.
Well, I look over at Wu and I'm like, hey, is that the girl that was in your dream?
Is that the girl that was in my dream?
It is the girl, but give me a perception check or investigation check.
Okay, good, because investigation is nothing. So. 13.
13.
13.
Okay, you think this might be the same person, but it's hard to tell because even though it was a vivid dream, there were flashes of images, things
I
like that.
mean, she looks like the girl I saw in my dream for sure.
The girl of your dreams.
Oh man.
Can I roll to see how attracted Targillian is to her?
I don't even think you need to roll for that. Actually, I meant to do this.
Roll to fall in love, Targillian.
Okay.
Yeah, roll. I mean, you don't even have to roll for that. You just can tell me if you're in love with this person.
I don't know. What does she look like? She's the one that saw her in a dream.
Do you grab the picture? Like,
I'm looking at the
yeah.
painting and.
She looks very attractive.
All right. She's
Yeah.
human.
Yeah.
No beard, huh?
No beard, no
So
sideburns.
Whose niece is this?
This is the niece of Duke Dillard Porter.
I want to know why you have a naked picture of Duke Dillard Porter's niece.
It's not nudie.
It's not-
It's
what
fine.
are you talking about? What do your elf eyes see?
John, you just said we were good at yes anding, and then you're like, no, it's not.
Well, sometimes I gotta draw the line.
Right, okay. That's right.
Now you're just trying to force
That's
my
a
hand.
beige dress.
Now it's like tasteful.
Okay.
Whon apologizes to the Duke for this unfortunate circumstance he finds themselves in, and asks if there's any leads, any things to go off of.
Excellent
Oh,
question.
you're smart.
Yeah.
Those are good questions.
Yeah, I'm getting right behind that question. Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
What the gnome said.
What he said. Actually, we received word that Liara was last seen outside Fort Morninglord, riding east along the River Kyanthar. It has been days with no sight or sound of her, and we are afraid she may have been captured, as recently bands of orcs have been seen coming and going from the reaching woods. So
I like orcs.
you like orcs?
Oh yeah.
You like killing orcs?
Yo, wait. I like non-lethally bring
Oh.
them down.
Incapacitating orcs.
Incapacitated, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, whatever it takes to bring her back.
East. Okay, east then. Should we? What else? Can we go? I don't like it in here.
Have these orcs been known to attack villagers? To take people?
Recently,
Is
we've
this a normal
seen
occurrence? Or?
it's been a recent occurrence where we've seen bands of orcs coming and going from the reaching woods and seem to be taking prisoners, and we do not know why.
Are they hungry?
Because they're orcs.
Could be because they're hungry.
It's probably because
Is
they're
it-
gross
It's probably because they're gross.
and suck.
Wu's gonna call back to something he learned earlier in the game, and he's gonna be like, "Is it because you guys are racist against them?"
That's a possibility. Yes, that's a very good possibility. Yeah.
Call it what you want, but they are orcs after all.
He's no king or bull.
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
Clerics.
Okay, so do you guys have anything else you need to ask or anything before you head out? No?
And ask if we could take
Doesn't
the picture
Turtle-
with us.
Yeah, you can take the picture.
Just for so we can
Have you seen this
match
movie?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he shoves it in his back pocket.
Targillian, this is usually the part where you negotiate about the money.
You know what? I'm sick of money. It's too much trouble. Forget it. I don't care. I'll do it for free. Let me smash some orcs or vampires or whatever.
I do promise that we will compensate you fairly for this.
Blah 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 whatever.
He's got a giant bag of Wu's money and then a pretty lady's picture in his back pocket. He's ready to
Yeah, he's got the picture. He's good.
We're good to go.
All right, so the river Kyanthar rushes eastward. Its banks muddy and rocky, and you get to where you were told was the last known location. As you ride past Fort Morning Lord, you see a great light kind of off in the distance. And you've heard stories about how this land was once covered in darkness and how the god Lathander brought this great light in order to get rid of the darkness. And you see that light off in the distance as you start to ride along. Whose dogs are... Is that my dogs? Who's outside?
Is your dog outside?
There's dogs barking. Get out of here, dogs. All right. But eventually you make your way to the last known location. And it's a clear area with drops of dew blanketing across the blades of grass. What do you guys do as you made your way there to this last
Can I do
location?
an investigation check and see if we see any clues or any hints of what might, I don't know, anything out of the ordinary?
I would say
Catches our eye?
if you guys want to make checks, you can do either survival or nature checks.
Alright, I'll do a survival check.
Okay.
I have a proficiency in survival, so I
Okay.
get
Nice.
+4 to my check.
Cool.
Is it just a D6 or what is it?
It was a
D20?
D20 plus D20 plus 4 then.
So 19 plus 4, 23.
Nice. Okay. Anybody else checking?
I'm also gonna do a survival. Actually, I want to do a. What did you say?
Either survival
Nature.
or nature.
I'm gonna do nature. Got 10.
10. Okay. Targillian doing anything? This is not in Bâzzun's wheelhouse, so he's like, you guys take a look. I'll wait here.
Let me take a look here. Yeah,
My
do a survival
survival
check.
Kicked in.
I got
Yeah.
+3 on that. So
You got +3 on that? Alright.
survival. So that's 17 total.
Okay. So, Boudam, you're a little bit distracted by some of the birds in the air and the river and things like
I
that.
look at a tree and be like,
Is that
"Look at
her?"
This tree. It's an aspen. You can tell because of the way it is.
How neat is that?
I feel like you guys are referencing something I don't know, but it's funny
Oh
still.
man.
Because you guys were very quick on that. So while Woodam's distracted, Whon, Jick, and Targillian start to see tracks on the ground and start to converse with each other. You see orc tracks. You see horse tracks. The horse appears to have taken off in some kind of random direction. Let's say south. But you do see orc tracks, and you also see what appears to be warg tracks. These are giant wolf-like creatures. You see some broken arrows, torn cloth, a piece of jewelry, and trampled foliage as you look.
Wu wants to put his ear to the ground to see if he can hear orcs.
Okay.
Targillian kind of wants to go over and
I
fart
hear
next to
orcs
him,
marching.
but he doesn't. But he wants to, and I wanted you to know that.
Just for the hell of it, roll a investigation check.
Okay. Oh, that's also nothing. 11.
What'd you get?
11.
Yeah, you don't hear any. You're like,
You missed the ground.
yeah. You're just.
I just stand up and there's like mud on my face.
I pick up the necklace. I kind of hold it up. I'm like, was this in your dream? Is this in that picture? Do we know what this is?
Yeah. Do you want to compare it to the picture?
Wasn't there like a necklace and a sash in the dream? There was like it's the worst person to have a dream.
At this point, you're making up stuff, but sure, yeah.
Targillian pulls out the
I don't
picture
know.
to compare it for
I didn't
you.
write any of it down.
All right, so Targillian pulls out the picture, compares it to the piece of the necklace, and it does match the picture.
Well,
Oh,
I think we know what we got to do.
All right.
Wait, what do we have to do? Targillian's like, wait, what does that mean?
we have to sell the necklace.
I like it.
Targillian, you got to do what you were born to do, baby. Hunt some orcs.
Yeah.
He takes a deep breath and he's like, obviously they were ambushed. The horse ran off. The wargs were being ridden by orcs, and let's follow the warg tracks.
Yeah, I'm really
Two
picturing.
halflings, they were tied together.
I know. I was just gonna say that. It's very Two Towers. Like a halfling lay here, and
Yes.
here another.
Like, oh, I stepped in some warg dookie. Gross. It smells so spicy.
Kick a helmet and I break my toe.
Yeah.
It was just like, I hear the dirt.
It sounds sandy.
All right, so you guys do some investigation. You use your skills to kind of track down this orc encampment, and then let me just change the sounds for that because that would be cool.
Maximum volume.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid that this time around. I don't even know if I'm still connected to it or not. Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. So encircled by a line of trees, and then let's do this.
You guys gotta get the whole shebang.
And then I gotta do this. And I gotta do this. And I gotta do that. It's still not working.
You need a bigger base.
There we go.
It's like you're right there, you guys.
What was it you bought?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Cool.
Dun, dun.
So encircled by a line of trees and past a bridge over the river, at least part of it anyways, the orc encampment contains tattered tents and banners. You see a couple of makeshift guard towers, each occupied by an orc, armed with a bow. On the ground, lit by torches and campfires, you see several other orcs sitting restlessly as wargs sleep by the fire. One of the orcs says, "When did you make this grog? It's skunked." Another orc responds, "Oh, just shut up and drink." Don't tell me to shut up unless you want me to stick you with my blade. You know, orc stuff. You know, orc stuff.
They sound merry.
Yeah. You know, these are saying things like zug zug and, you know, orc things. Anybody play Warcraft 3? No? Okay.
Nerd, no.
And then as you kind of look and survey what's in front of you, you know, Targillian is there looking past the river. Bâzzun again is next to him, kind of surveying. Got Whon. Next to Whon, we've got Whon, Jick, just all kind of looking and seeing what's there. Whon, next to you, you hear a voice whisper next to you of someone you didn't realize was there saying, "So what's the plan, guys?" And enter Tipsy Bongwater.
Bongwater.
All of a sudden, Tipsy Bongwater appears next to you. And he said,
I turn and I look at Tipsy and I'm like, "Hey man, how you been?"
"Great, guys. How you been? How you been?"
Tipsy,
It's-
there's archers over there, Tipsy. Get your head down. All of it, your whole head.
I'm quite startled. And go, what the fuck?
Yeah, Whon, Jick, you see this little gnome, fellow gnome, who's overly enthusiastic, and just appeared out of nowhere, and as if he knows exactly what's happening.
So what are we outside of the orc camp and we're gonna
So, oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on, let me grab. I need to get another mini for. So I'm gonna take my headphones off for a second. I'm not gonna hear you. So I need to grab a mini for Whon, Jick, and then I'll let you know where you're at.
Cool, let's talk crap about him while he can't hear us.
Okay. So we're just gonna pretend this one's Whon, Jick, because that guy's a wizard. This one's Tipsy Bongwater. Also, pizza might be here.
I've heard this before on a recording.
Yeah, we have issues with it.
2 or 3 times.
Pizza might be here.
Denied.
Okay, we're good.
always have pizza problems with
I
this.
think the recording is still going, so I think we're good.
So I turn to Tipsy and I'm like, are you from the Royal Gnome line of Bongwaters?
You've heard of us, the Bongwaters?
It's your lineage goes back 1,000 generations. It's an honor to finally meet a Bongwater in person.
This is the first time I'm ever hearing of this.
I've never heard of a Tipsy, but I'm sure you're just as noble as I've heard.
Well, noble Tipsy Bongwater. Okay.
If he's not noble, he's certainly special in a certain way.
I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually.
1,000 years of bong water. That's,
Makes-
you gotta
I'm
change it.
just in awe to be in Tipsy's presence at all times.
And he takes a bow, and all of a sudden has this air of like importance that he didn't have previously.
I tremble slightly and lower my head.
I'm gonna whisper to Whon, Jick. Can you just step away from him, just a few steps away, just in case.
No, I'm so sorry.
He attracts arrows. It's fine. Just stand back.
I'll go back over here out of the way. My apologies.
Pretend he could explode at any moment.
Okay, let's take 1 second for me to go grab the pizza, and then we're gonna do some orc battling. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Cujo, is the pizza here? Is it here?
it's a
Go get him.
it's a Bongwater.
Go get the pizza man.
Don't. But it is. Yeah. I know this guy. We've seen him around.
You guys are just. This was the right crew. This was the right. The gods have designed this to be.
So, what do you know
Yeah,
about
okay.
Tipsy Bongwater? Have you heard any of the previous recordings? About
No,
this?
I know.
Okay.
The only thing I know is what the legends I've heard of
I see.
the lineage of Bongwater.
He seems to be immortal because every time I've met him, I could swear he's been killed. But he keeps showing up.
I should probably give you a plate, huh?
Feed it directly into
Well,
my
you know what they
face.
say, you gotta change that bong water every once in a while.
Yeah, that's way too many years to go with that same bong water.
Just gonna take a handful of
You
pizza.
know what? Maybe we can use the burnt pizza as plates.
Yeah, we probably could. Okay.
Finally,
You do that.
All right, I'm back.
just make sure you chew that pizza right in the microphone, so it's very good ASMR. Yeah.
Some people are into that weird stuff.
Yeah, some people.
You guys see the map? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you point, just to clarify for us in TV land, will you point to our party?
Yes. So, right now you guys are all here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There's a bridge here,
Okay.
and then you see some orcs sitting around a campfire saying orc things like, "Something you doing?" You know, things like that. Again, Warcraft 3, but I guess nobody here played that, but that's alright. So they're here doing that orc stuff, talking
And
about
where are the,
talking
where are
about
the
grog.
orc towers?
There's one here and one here. There's a boulder. It's a nice boulder. And then there's a little thing
Okay.
and some barrels.
I have my first move prepped and ready to go whenever you want to start.
Okay, I need to full screen you guys again, so hold on just one sec.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and then, well, yeah, so Woodam, you have an idea of what you want to do? Are you
Yeah, well,
are
I
you
want
being-
to check out this camp.
Go ahead.
I know we're pretty sure orcs took her, so I'm gonna go in there and
Out of the way.
find it out, but I want to sneak in first.
You want to do some sneaky stuff?
Yeah, what I want to do is, instead of crossing the bridge, I want to run vertically along the side of it, which I can do because I can
Because we're level 12 and your character's ridiculous, yeah.
yeah. And then, so I want to run alongside of the bridge and then hide in the shadows of the rock.
Alright, give me because it's nightfall and you do have the way of the shadows,
Uh-huh.
I will give you advantage on your stealth roll.
Okay. Uh, 24.
24. Okay, versus not good enough. Alright, so you want to make your way across the bridge running vertically?
Yeah, but I'm gonna run alongside of it behind so it's kind of hidden.
Okay, you wanted to like is there anywhere on the other side of the bridge you want to end up at? Like by the boulder,
Behind the rock.
behind the rock? Okay.
Hiding in the shadow of the rock.
Alright.
Okay.
That-
Ryan, can you grab
Yeah.
I will be
That's
what
right
we need,
back.
which
Okay.
is-
See, but I can
nope.
shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. That one. Put it behind the rock. So you see Woodam in his young enthusiasm run across this bridge Matrix style and hide behind the rock. Is there anything Targillian does? I mean, Bâzzun kind of takes a double take and like, holy crap, but
Okay. Targillian's gonna look over to Bâzzun and say, "Hide. Find a spot to hide." And he does the same to the gnome.
okay.
He says, and he's doing a great job of it.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's well hidden. And then, he takes a deep breath and he lights his torch, holds it up over his head, and he starts walking over the bridge, yelling, "Orcs, come out to play!"
Of course.
Of course, he
And
does.
you see these wargs all of a sudden turn towards the bridge and start sniffing.
Here, kitty, kitty.
And the wargs start to growl a little bit, and the orcs go, "Oh, what's that?" You know, like a video game.
Can I make another move?
Yeah, what do you want to do? We haven't
I
really
wanna
rolled initiative
move-
yet.
You know, I want to get into the. I don't know how. I can either shadow step and like, which is like teleport to the tower, or I can use my cloak of shadow, become invisible, and go up to the tower. One way or the other, I want to be in the tower, and I want to kill the orc in the tower silently as possible. Is my plan.
Okay.
Right.
So, Whon, Jick, just to get you up to speed of what's happening, Mudam is sneakily sneaking around the camp trying to take out some of the guys in the guard towers, while Targillian has taken it upon himself to just walk across the bridge with a torch and say, "Hey, orcs!" So I guess he's creating a distraction. You may not realize that's what he's doing. He's just gearing up for
That's his
battle.
plan.
So what is Whon Jick doing?
So Targillian, is your goal to just be a distraction?
I'm trying to get them to focus on me because Whon is behind the rock and sneaking up to the tower, so I'm trying to get them to come towards the bridge. Maybe even, I'm going to stop halfway across the bridge. I'm not going to go any further than that.
Do you want me to help make you like more of a distraction?
Well, I've told Bâzzun to hide, the other dwarf, and I told you to hide. Whether you did or not is up to you. So that we can kind of ambush them. So
All right, I will.
Targillian is like up here with the torch, waving it around like an ass. Sweet.
I'll kind of come up to the beginning of the bridge, but off to like one of the side kind of pillars there. Yeah, and just kind of duck down there, and my nice stature made for ducking.
Okay.
Perfect.
Just kind of wait to back up the attack here. So
Alright.
Alright, Bâzzun kind of shakes his head and goes, "Tipsy, stay back," and starts to move forward. I'll move up 5 spaces next to Targillian, just to have a feeling I'm going to have to heal you.
Yeah. Get your spells ready, Cleric. They're gonna need them.
So the orcs and the wargs start to notice Targillian making his way. Also, I used the D4 for the fireplace because I couldn't find a fireplace, if you remember. They start to take notice of Targillian, and they're like, "Who goes there?"
We're gonna I got a red one.
They're addressing you specifically, Targillian. Yeah.
Who goes there? Your ugly orc mother! And he spits.
Oh, now they're pissed. Alright. And so, before we roll initiative, Wudam, you're trying to take out this one by the tower, right? Can I get another stealth check with advantage, please?
I'm excited for
Sure. Even though I'm invisible.
Yeah, that's why advantage.
27.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to sneakily make your way around and up the tower behind this guard. And what do?
Attacker.
All right, make your attack.
It's on.
Do your attack roll.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with halberd. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah. Yep.
Takes 8 damage.
8.
Yep, and then I'm gonna do a second attack.
Is there a number under that orc that he's next to?
4.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yep. Because you never miss ever.
That's another 8 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
So 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay. 7, 13.
15.
13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Of course.
Then 12.
And then 12 to hit is a no hit.
Okay. All right. So I burned a key point for that one.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.